I saved $10,000 at 18 years old. $10,000 saved, 18 years old. What next? So I've managed to accumulate around $10,000 in savings for the time being, and I have no real plan on spending it. Most of my friends are blowing their money, but I just don't see the point. My main goal is to ultimately be financially secure in 20 years' time. What first steps can I take? So the answer for this situation: the best thing to do with this money is to invest in yourself to get where you want to be in the next few years. For example, you want to be financially secure in 20 years, then that means you need to use the $10,000 to get you a way to make more income, increase your skill set to where you are desired heavily in the workforce, or you end up using it to create your own business. The wealthiest people in the world are people who created their own business or helped increase the value of a business they worked for, as in they brought so much value to a company that they were, in a sense, priceless. Feel free to subscribe for more personal finance questions and stories. Check out 40inbox.com. Contact us with your personal finance question or story. Now, you can also learn how to master your money down below with the Master Your Money program, and you can learn to make money online below as well. Feel free to share this with someone who needs to see it. But here's the thing, right? I think it's amazing that someone was able to save $10,000 when they've reached 18 years old. That's pretty amazing. But the thing is, you can't really turn that into a lot of money unless you do something either super risky, potentially losing everything. I'm talking about like a 100% yellow bet on some like random cryptocurrency. Or you could use that $10,000 to build up a skill set for yourself so that you can consistently, over the course of your lifetime, because we're all going to most likely live a very long time, into a situation where you could consistently, every year, make more and more and more money, right? Like, it's not a bad thing to be able to make $40,000 per year or $50,000 per year or $100,000 per year, right? And it's not a bad thing if you start making at like a starting salary of like $10,000 or $20,000 per year, but you start using some of that money to invest in yourself, get some certifications or skills or licenses, and you start scaling that up, to like 30,000, then 40,000, then 50,000. Then you reach that kind of like sweet spot of $80,000 plus, to where you could pretty much live almost whatever lifestyle you really want to without really having too much money to it become like even more stressful than someone would really expect, right? Because after a certain point, more money won't necessarily make you happy or solve more problems, right? It's like, I believe there's like some study done, but basically it's around that $75,000 to $100,000 per year mark in the United States is where that basically income level is, where, you know what? My happiness level is pretty much at the peak, right? Like, it won't really go higher than this with like more money, but it'd basically be like, this is a pretty nice sweet spot of income where I can basically drive whatever car I want. I can basically live in whatever house I pretty much want. I can live in basically whatever state I want and not really ever have to stress about any of the needs in your life. So we'll see you in future episodes. See you.